What's going on with it, y'all? We're back with another video. And in today's video, we want to talk about,
Pros and cons of parenting. This is gonna be a fun one.
yeah, pros and cons of being a parent for 3 months. Yeah.
No, almost 4. We're 9 days. No, 8 days. Yeah, today's the 14th. So in 8 days he'll be 4. Whoa,
Yeah, he'd be 4 months.
that is crazy.
That's
and then it's
crazy.
gonna be 5, and then 6. After 6 months, that's a half a year. I'm gonna be like, this is crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But you can start off.
Okay, so let's start with pros.
Go ahead.
So pros, and also just a little disclaimer. There's pros and cons about being a parent, but we love parenting. Like
Yeah,
ultimately,
facts. Because
like,
we got them super parents out there that's going to be like, oh, you guys don't know nothing about, like bro, like, this is like in our new experience. Like, it's only been 4 months. You know what I'm saying? They like it's been 14 years or 18 years, but
right.
it's probably people on y'all too early to be talking about pros and cons.
Oh,
Or
no.
it's too early, or like I can't stand people like that.
Right. I feel like actually this is probably the hardest part, but I'm sure there's harder like parts that are harder when you get as the child gets older and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
honestly, I would say what made me and my parents' relationship like hard is the fact that they can't accept that you're grown, like, and they want to like you say son you and think that they can talk to you any kind of
yeah.
way. And I think that's what's made it hard for us, because it's like I'm an adult and they have a hard time understanding that, and they have old school beliefs and values. And so I'm not like that. Like, I'm outspoken and argumentative, so you're not just gonna talk to me any type of way or be disrespectful, and I'm just supposed to take it like, no. But yeah, I would say communication has definitely been the hardest part. But
Well, as far as us,
no, I'm talking about like, well, yeah, us with our parents.
oh no, I thought you was talking about like the pros and cons of being parents.
Yeah, no, I was elaborating on that. Like,
Oh, okay.
you know how when your kids get older,
Yeah.
and sometimes you have like you struggle, or you have like your little
Oh,
bumps,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
I was just talking about how with my parents, that's what it is, communication, and
Okay.
them thinking that I'm still a child, or maybe they don't, but they treat me like I'm still a child. So that's that. But
I can't wait to see like if that's gonna be the case with us, because like they say like they grow fast. Babies grow fast. One day you're looking at him, he's 4 months, and the next day he's 14 years old. And we're always gonna look at him as how he is now. He's always gonna be our baby boy, especially our first child. So I wonder if we are gonna be treating him like, even, I don't know. It's like even when he's 25, he's still gonna be my little baby boy. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
but if we're talking about how I am as a person, I really feel like, yeah, it's different for us. I think it's probably gonna be worse for her, because I don't know, like mothers tend to kind of like, there's always gonna be there. You guys carry. It's a different type of like relationship usually with the son, especially the son with the mother, right?
that's
So
what they say.
I think she'll probably baby him more than me. I'm more on the line of like, bruh, it's time. Like, I want him to be a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go out there. There's only certain things that a man can teach another man, or a
Yeah.
young man. So, I'm not gonna be. I'm just not my job. Like, I love my son to death. I definitely want to show my son I love him, like give him kisses and all that. Like, that's stuff that dudes really don't do. I feel like it's like people always got to be too hard with their children. Like, you can show love to your child. You can give your son a hug. You can kiss your son. Like, it's nothing wrong with doing that. That shows your son that you love him. But at the same token, like, you gotta still teach him how to be tough and know what's to come in this crazy world. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
But I'll say one of the cons is
We were starting with pros. But go ahead, do the. Well, actually, let's start with cons.
all right. I'll do one con. You do one pro. How about that?
Okay, and before one con and one pro.
Yeah.
Why
You
not
do.
just one? Oh, so we don't get confused.
Exactly.
You do one con, I do, and then let's do it like that. And before we get into that, I just wanted to give a shout out to all of our new subscribers, supporters. We appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for commenting and following our journey. We really appreciate that.
Right.
And we really appreciate all the positive comments. I've been seeing them pop up on my phone, but I haven't responded to them. Maybe Papa Bear has. I don't know if he has, but
I haven't. I haven't really responded to them. It's a few I blocked. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, it is. Yeah, we appreciate it. We appreciate you guys watching these videos. When you watch these videos, if you do gain something from it, like we gain something because we get these videos more in the algorithm, which they have been going in the algorithm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we almost monetized, so we're about to be able to start making money off of this stuff.
Yeah.
Which is a plus because we have goals. We want to eventually be financially free. We want to give him the best life, and that's what this is all about. It's about documenting our journey, but it's also a business. It's a business as well. You know what I'm saying? But
Sure.
go ahead.
Yeah. Can I get that? I'm gonna throw this in the washer anyway, or in the trash actually.
Oh, okay.
I'm done with this. And you, with your drooling and whatnot, you can start off with your con.
My
Stop
con is
sucking
just
on everything.
Right. This boy has thrown up like 3 times today.
It's like you, but
Yeah.
his pediatrician, which shout out to Mr. Taylor, we just love him. We're gonna miss him.
Yeah.
So his pediatrician said it's okay to overfeed. Like he said it's rare that happens. Like, and you want to overfeed as opposed to underfeed. But it's like I notice when I give him bottles, like within I would say an hour of each other, because he will be sucking on his fingers and stuff, and I'll give him. I'm like, he's hungry, give him a bottle, and the next thing you know, he's throwing up. He threw up on me like 3 times.
I can't even hold him today because I got an interview and I don't want him to throw up on my little fit. That's why I'm dressed like this. I know I be hopping on the camera a little rough, but yeah, we got an interview today. But
Pick that
a good interview. Like if everything goes well, this job I'm about to get will pay really really good. And we're in a unique situation right now, so we're gonna be able to stack our bread really really fast. And I'll say by this time next year, we're gonna be in a really really good place. All of us as a family.
Bless.
Very blessed. We're very blessed and very humble, you know what I'm saying? But my first con, as far as like being a new parent, is like lack of time for yourself. Like I try to do things like as of recently within these past 2 days, like when it comes to like working out and going running and just taking care of myself, I'm gonna try to do that earlier rather than later, because as the day unfolds, like the life is so unpredictable sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And when he starts crying and do all these, it needs to be fed. It's like it gets to the point we don't even want to work out no more because it's like too late to do it. I feel like it's too late. So, not a lack of time, but just learn how to manage your time. Like we have enough time to do what we need to do, but now we have to fit another human being into that schedule. So, sometimes he may be crying at 5 a.m. in the morning, and that's when I like going to run. Don't get me wrong. Like she helps me out a lot. Like if he cries, and she knows I'm about to go exercise, because she knows that like makes me feel better about everything. She'll be like, "I got Junior, go on your run." But sometimes I still be feeling like, bruh, like I like she's tired too. Like I want to stay there and make him stop crying, put him back to sleep, and then that can kind of mess with my schedule. So just know, for those who already have children, you guys already know that. But for those who are about to have a child, like just be prepared for your schedule, bruh, to be all out of whack.
That's a good response. Yeah. Free time for yourself, and then it's like when he's sleeping stuff you don't actually want to do. You want to sleep when he's asleep, but the good news is he's sleeping way more hours now. Like he only wakes up like once or twice for a bottle now. I think last night he only woke up twice. He woke up. We went to sleep at like 10?
Yeah, we went to sleep pretty early. I woke up early.
I want to say he woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning for his thing. So we had slept some hours before he woke up, went back to sleep. I think he woke up again around like 7, 8 for another bottle, but he's been sleeping way more, like for longer periods of time. So that's nice. My con is pretty similar to Papa Bear's. I would say it has to do with our like intimate life. We still are able to cuddle and stuff like that, but not as much. Like I think we took it for granted before he came, because we used to do it every single day, except for the days where we'd be in bed and I'd be trying to cuddle, and you'd be like, "I don't want to cuddle, leave me alone," and then I would get an attitude, and then you would cuddle with me.
That's crazy.
And like literally every day, I feel like we would cuddle every day. Now I can't remember the last time we cuddled. I sleep right next to Junior. Like Junior is so particular about how he sleeps, so I sleep right next to him. If I don't sleep right next to him, I feel like he's more inclined to wake up, but he sleeps longer through the night when he's either on my chest or I'm right next to him. I don't know why he does that. But yeah, me and Papa Bear's, cuddle life and stuff like that. It's
It's different. Like
yeah.
I don't know why. Like I don't know. They say that happens a lot. Back in the day when it was just us. It was just easier to do it. But now it's like sometimes, man, we'll be cuddling and Junior will start crying and like shouting at the top of his lungs. It make you not even want to cuddle no more. You just be like,
Right.
bruh, like let me just get some sleep. You know what I'm saying?
He does that when we're at like watching a movie or something.
Yeah.
I remember last time. This was a little while ago. We were watching our show and he was screaming to the top of his lungs and making a ruckus. And I said, "I'm going to sleep. I don't even want to watch
Oh
it
yeah,
anymore."
you was mad.
And you were
Yeah.
like, "See, Junior, look what you did."
Yeah, like it's even stuff like that. We used to watch movies a lot together. That used to be like kind of like our thing. Like after work, when we were living like in the city, she'll get off of work, I'll be at home, and in our little studio apartment, I'm just reminiscing on it. We'll just watch a movie, like, and fall asleep. It was just cool just being over there. But we don't do that anymore because it's like you got to worry about him. Like he'll start fussing, and then it's like when he start crying, you like, bro, I don't want to watch the movie anymore. You know what I'm saying? It always happens. It never fails. Like when he wants his bottle, he wants his bottle. It's over.
Remember you and Remy were watching Friday? I can't remember what I was doing.
Oh yeah, what was
I
you
pregnant?
doing?
I was pregnant because when we were in West Seattle, I was pregnant. You guys were up watching Friday. I could hear the TV when I was asleep because it was like a little loud, and I was
Yeah.
like laughing at some of the scenes.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she was laughing too, or she was just looking with those big eyes.
I miss her.
Yeah,
She's
I
a
miss her
cutie
too.
pie.
Yeah, she's funny.
She's gonna be big the next time
Yeah.
we see her.
She was already getting pretty big.
Right. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
So is he though? He's gonna be big too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She just loves him.
Yeah.
That's so cute. She would always come in there and give him kisses and try to feed him. And I remember that day she tried to pick him up. That was the cutest thing ever.
She tried to stuff the bottle in his mouth when he didn't want it.
No, the binky.
Oh, the binky, yeah. He's funny.
Yeah, she was shoving that binky in his
Yeah, shoving it. He like, I don't want it.
Right. That is so cute. Pros.
Pros. I think one of the biggest pros is like of being a parent is that you get to kind of like see life unfold. Like literally, you see the baby come out. You go through the whole 9 months, right? You see the whole baby or any baby like develop. Like you see your significant other, her belly goes from being flat to like bulging out.
Yeah.
And then, like dang, what happens when you have the baby?
The birth.
The birth, my bad. The birth happens, and you literally see the head coming out, and then when he finally come out, like you see him cry for the first time, like you literally just witnessed a life be born, right?
His head was coming. You
Yeah.
could see his head coming out.
He was like this with that head. He got that big head right now.
It was moving.
Yeah, he was doing this. You could see his head when it was coming out.
Oh my gosh,
Only
that's
thing you see
crazy.
was hair.
And you didn't get that on video. Well,
Nah, I didn't get all that on video. I
maybe-
should have though.
No, it's okay.
No,
We'll
I should
have
have
more.
for us.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that would have been crazy.
I
to
should have
see
for
that.
us, so we can like go back and see it. Yeah.
Oh wow, his head. But you
Yeah.
experienced that in person, and
Yeah.
that's way better than.
Exactly. I kind of didn't want to record that because I wanted that to be special. I wanted to be able to remember that.
In
you
your
know what I'm
brain,
saying?
ingrained in your brain.
So-
I didn't get to see it, but that would have been.
You didn't
cool.
want to see it.
I didn't want to
Yeah.
see it.
When
No,
they told
not
you
when
to have the mirror, you were like, "No, I'm good."
coochie all open. But afterwards, it like later on in life, it would have been cool to see.
Yeah.
But I mean, I lived it, so.
Yeah, you did. Nah, but seeing that unfold, like being able to see your child be born, that's crazy. That's a crazy experience within itself. And then now, 4 months later, seeing like him develop, like smiling and laughing and being goofy and
Very goofy.
having a little small personality and like, I don't know, it's just really, that's the pro. Like you really get to see somebody be born and then you are fully in control of how they turn out. Like you can install your own value or instill your own values in them. You can just witness life unfold. Like it's just really cool. I think that's one of the biggest pros for me is just being able to be here, be present, and see like your child, and then also see like somebody resemble you. Like you ever seen somebody like in life? You ever met somebody or came across somebody? You like, dang, that person looks like a certain person, or have somebody say you look like this certain person.
Your doppelganger?
Right? No, I don't look like that. Fool.
Yeah, you do.
I do not look like it. But it's cool though because we can see a resemblance in our child. Like it's cool. Like you can see yourself in another human being. Like literally, that's dope.
Yeah. You see more resemblances than me. I just think I just see my eyes for him, but I don't see anything else. I think he has your eyelashes.
Somebody just said in the comments that he looks like you.
What was it? Oh, Sajada said that.
She said he
Hi,
looks like...
Hi, Sajada.
Yeah.
It's been a while. We've been a little MIA, but we love you. Thank you so much for the love and support. Actually, her baby is supposed to be coming soon.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
This summer, I believe. And we watched the video of your gender
Oh,
reveal.
yeah, your gender reveal was dope. I haven't go fret.
Did you comment?
Yeah, I did.
That was really creative.
That was crazy. I've never seen it like that before. And then you had hella family there, like...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, dang. Like, I think you had your mom, her mom was there. I think her mom was there.
Oh, wow.
Like, but that's how y'all get down in the South. Like, you guys are very family oriented and you guys have, like, a lot of friends and stuff. And that's another thing I seen. Like, everybody there was black. Like, everybody. That's what I like about the South. Like, it's just us up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
that was beautiful.
Sending you an early congratulations.
Very beautiful and unique. I had never seen a gender reveal like that. That's really cool, creative.
Con?
Pro. We were on pro.
Oh yeah, pro for you.
I would say pro is similar to yours. Once again, with seeing the life unfold, but I was gonna say with the unlimited amount of happiness.
Yeah.
And joy that he brings to
That is a pro because it's like we can be having a bad day and when we look at his face or when he makes a certain sound or even when he has like his little baby cough because he's coming down off of a cold, like I'll hear his small little cough or he'll do things like that resemble me. Like when I be sleeping, I'll be coughing, not even when I'm sick. Like sometimes I'll just be coughing in my sleep and that's what he be doing sometimes.
Oh, really?
Another thing he does too that's weird, my cousin Snook, she sleeps with her eyes open.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he be sleeping with his eyes open sometimes.
He does do that sometimes.
Yeah, I be looking at him like, dog, is you up?
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy, but that's cool. Like, yeah, that's a big pro. I'm telling you, like, it could be a day when I'm depressed, I'm stressed. Like the other day, I don't know where you were, but you must have been somewhere, and I was just kind of like stressing. And then something just hit me, and I just started talking to Junior like he was like a grown up. I'm like, yeah, Junior, this about to work right here. This plan about to happen. He's just looking at me laughing. I'm like,
it was probably Mother's Day. I was in the room sleep like all day.
I don't know if it was Mother's Day, but I just ended up talking to him like he was a adult. I'm like, yeah, son, we about to get this cracking. We about to get this money, and he just looking at me like he really understand what I'm saying, and that just made me happy. It's like, when you don't have anybody, you always have your child. They're gonna love you.
That's true. Yeah, love
unconditionally.
You. Yeah, literally. And you know, we've been through a lot just over the past few weeks, and stuff is great now. Though,
it really is.
We're very blessed and highly favored. But you know, a lot of you guys know, especially if you've seen our most recent videos, you know about the drama and stuff that happened. But you know, Junior being here through it all is like a blessing because like we look at him and he just instantly makes us happy and he's who we're doing it for. Like you said, your parent instincts kick in.
Yeah, it does.
And you be making stuff happen because you're like, I have a child now. Like,
which is another pro. That's a pro within itself. Like I'm telling you, I'm speaking for the dudes out there. Like when you have a child, if you're not a deadbeat, 9 times out of 10, you gonna want to make sure that everything is straight. You know, you gonna bust moves fast. Like it's gonna happen. And you guys are already used to doing that. Like you guys are gonna bust moves regardless. Like I just think that's a motherly instinct. But for the dudes out there, you gonna make it happen. You gonna make it happen.
Yeah, definitely.
You going to sleep right now? What's the con? Because I just did another pro, or you can do a pro.
Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, did I do my pro? Oh yeah, I did the
Yeah, the
happiness. Another pro or a con?
Con.
I would say a con.
Put you on the spot.
Yeah, a con would be. I said your body as a woman.
Oh yeah, you should talk more about that for sure. Because she's been experiencing like she's cut. I mean, it's only been 4 months, and when I was talking and doing my research, but when I was talking to, when we was talking to like the IB, OBG, my bad, which is the midwife. I said IB.
Yeah, OBGYN. So
Whatever,
obstetrician,
midwife.
gynecologist and
Yeah.
midwife. They all kind of are like grouped together.
She was just saying though, like, just because you had the baby, and even if it's been a month or two, like, that doesn't mean that your body is fully healed. Like, it takes a little while. That's what she said. That's what I read about. It takes a little while for your body to go. Like, you got to remember, like, when a baby is forming inside you, like, your organs are moving and everything to compensate for him being in there. Like, your ribs were probably being pushed back and all type of different things. That's not something that's just gonna go back to normal in a couple of months. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about when you scrape your leg. How long does that take to heal? You know, like, your leg ain't healed up in a day. It's gonna take a few weeks for that leg to heal up. So that's amplified when you have when you carried a baby and give him birth. Like, that's crazy. Like, I'm not a dude or a man. I said a man. I'm not a woman, but I just, like, I would assume, like, bro, that's gonna take a while for your body to get back right. So that's what's been going on with you. Like, what's been going on?
Thank you.
Like, elaborate on it.
No, I was just thinking about how we met a lady at Pink yesterday that's 8 months pregnant. Was she 8?
She was 8, yeah.
And she said she's been having back pain her whole pregnancy. And I'm like, what? I didn't start having back pain until pretty much 7, 8 months when my belly got super big.
Yeah.
So I was like, dang.
She was little too, though.
Yeah, every story is different. That's
Yeah.
amazing how every pregnancy and every like birth story, every pregnancy story is different. So
Right.
Me, what I've been going through is back pains, like, and exhaustion.
Exhaustion. Yeah.
Exhaustion.
Yeah. She said exhaustion. We be slurring over here.
Like that one word simultaneous. I remember
Yeah.
I used to pronounce that all bad, but exhaustion.
Yeah, she be exhaustion.
Exhausted.
Yeah.
And for one, the back pains, it's going on. What
I remember, like, when you had just gave birth to Junior, you tried to, like, go walking. I think you tried to jump rope or some shit.
No, I didn't do. I'm glad I didn't try.
Yeah, but she was still walking a lot. I was like, what in the world? Yeah.
We walked a mile, I think, to the Safeway. We was carrying groceries. I don't know what the Taco Bell video.
Yeah, that was
that
crazy.
day we were at Taco Bell. We took a whole bunch of groceries.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
And I came home and my body was hella sore. I didn't know that my body would be that sore. I really underestimated like the healing from birth, recovery, and all of that. I just thought that every woman heals differently and stuff, but that 6 to 8, like standard 6 to 8 weeks for healing, that's no joke. Like, that's real.
Yeah, you probably need more than that.
You do. So my back pains, I'll be crouching down and I can't crouch down for too long. And I definitely used to have way more back strength before. So that's one thing. And then like the exhaustion, exhaustion. Yesterday, my whole body was like exhausted, and I'm like, okay, my body was never like this before, like giving birth. And you know, there's just changes to your body and stuff. Luckily, like my stretch marks, which I don't, even if they were on my stomach or something, I wouldn't like be mad about that or anything. They're on my hips, like lower hips, so they're not visible. But even your tummy, you know, your tummy changes. Especially when after giving birth, my tummy was sagging. I'm glad it went back to somewhat normal. It's tightening up and stuff, but
you don't really have as many stretch marks as most women.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think you recovered very, very well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Then your coochie with that, then like when you sneeze and a little bit of pee come out, that's if your bladder is full.
That's crazy.
But I didn't believe that. Your mom had told me that too. Like when you after giving birth and you can pee on yourself a little bit and stuff like that. I didn't believe it. But the other day I had to pee and I was holding it in for a long time and I like sneezed and I'm like, did I just pee on myself?
You actually pissed on yourself?
No, not peeing on yourself, but like a little bit. But before you could hold it.
Oh, okay.
Like before pregnancy and stuff. But so that's crazy how that works.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, as far as me, like, I think, like, obviously my body wasn't affected by having a baby, right? But when he got here, like, I don't know, I just kind of, like, started, like, lacking motivation to work out. Ended up gaining a lot of weight when he got here. Because you remember, when I go back to our older videos, I was skinny. If you see some of our older videos.
When I was pregnant, you were working out a lot.
Yeah, but I don't know, so.
Did you pee on your, why is your onesie wet?
One of my cousins, he had told me that, like, that's typical too amongst men. Like, when a baby get there, like, you lose all motivation to, like, take care of yourself, go work out, go lift weights and all that, because all of your energy is going to be, like, directed towards your baby. So I know, like, when she was talking about how her body changed, I gained a lot of weight too. My body changed because I just didn't have any motivation to work out anymore when he got here.
Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. The baby gets here and like he's crying and needs to be fed and needs this and needs that. You're trying to get a routine. You don't really like have too much time to focus on you don't have too much time for yourself. And then even when you do have that time for yourself, you don't want to do what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, these contacts is acting up.
Finished.
Let's do one more because I got to go to this interview.
Okay.
So we was talking about, that was a con, so a pro.
Did you have a con?
Not really. Not too many cons. I'll say, off the top of the head, one of the biggest cons is like always feeling like you have to do something.
Con? That's a con? Or would that be a pro?
Nah, like I feel like there's one thing where when it's one thing when you have to do something. It's a totally different thing when you feel like you have to do it. Like what I mean by that is like I remember it was times where when we didn't have a child, like we would have like we can slack off a little bit, but like now, not that I'm complaining about it because that's just a part of life. I find out like, bro, like now it's like I have to go do something, even if I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's one of the biggest cons. Like, bro, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. Like, when you have a child, like as far as speaking for myself, it's like you gonna give up a lot.
Aww.
Like you gonna give up a lot. Like you gonna give up like your luxury to say I don't feel like doing this anymore.
Oh, that's what you mean.
You know, that's what I mean. Like right now, for instance, this interview, this job that if everything goes well, this is gonna be a really great job. This is gonna put us in a good place, right? But ideally, we would want to just focus on building our business, building our YouTube, and before that, I was doing like the Grubhub and the gig economy and all that, and I was making it work for a long time, right? Mm-hmm. But this new little gig, I ain't gonna lie, it pays very well, but it's gonna be low key labor intensive. I'm not lazy, I'm not scared of working nothing like that, but I would much rather be with my family and my son. So it's gonna be an adjustment for me because I'm gonna be gone a lot more than I usually am right now, and I don't want to do that, but I got a family to support, like, and I got him to support, so I got to do that. So despite me not want to do that, I still got to do it. Back in the day, when we didn't have him, if I didn't want to do something, if I feel like taking a break or sleeping the whole damn day, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? Did I, like, tie that together well?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that is a con. It's like, you don't ever have a choice anymore. It's like you gotta do it. It ain't no, oh, I don't feel like doing it. When you got a responsibility, you gotta do it, and that's the biggest responsibility is just having a child. So that's one of the biggest cons. It's also a pro because it forces you to do something. You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of how I live my life now. Like even with working out now, when I'm running in the morning, I'm like, damn, I don't feel like running 5 miles right now. But it's like, if I don't run this five miles, I'm not gonna feel good. My energy's gonna be off, and then I'm gonna be walking around negative all day with this negative energy, and that's gonna affect her, and that's gonna affect him. So I gotta do it. It's no choice. But sometimes I don't want to do it. I would much rather just sit in the house and sleep all day. But
Same.
it don't work like that. So that's a con in the pro, but it's more of a con for me.
We have a visitor.
Is that a spider?
Yes.
Oh my god! All right, we can do one more.
Oh no, you sure?
Yeah, one more because I'm about to bounce in a minute. Pro.
It's another pro. What? Just thinking of another pro. The good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff.
A lot of good stuff.
I think that becoming a parent helped me have better judgment because that little spider,
He over there slumped
Look
over.
at those legs.
You said better judgment as far
Spiders
as what?
look creepy. Decisions like decisions that you make, with the exception of the last situation that
Yeah.
But when I was pregnant, I didn't deal with a lot of people in
Oh,
negativity. And now that he's here, I'm still not dealing with a lot of people, certain people, because I told myself I may have let these people disrespect and abuse me, but I won't let them do that to my child, you know?
Yeah.
And I know that we're different. However, it's how different can you think you can disrespect me or treat me a certain way and be around our child? No, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
So I would say my judgment has been better when it came to dealing and not dealing with certain people.
Yeah. I'll say my judgment has changed too.
You've always been good at that though.
No, I'm saying in different situations, it can be I just think about things a lot more as far as when it comes to my freedom. I'm not gonna do something that's gonna take me away from my child for a long time, and I'm always thinking that even when I be on bullshit, and I'm even when I'm in a store, right? Let's be 100. Sometimes if I see some formula, I'm not gonna spend all that money on no formula, so I might just take it. You know what I'm saying? We've all done it before. If you say you did it, you lying. But I be thinking
there's actually people that don't be taking that.
Be lying. Anyways, maybe you guys are good Samaritans. Maybe you do buy formula all the damn time. But hey,
dang, for that formula.
Yeah, $60. It is what it is. We don't do it all the time, but yeah. I think about stuff like that. Damn, what if I was to get arrested and put in jail? It wouldn't be that serious, but I'm just saying, I be going to the extreme like that. I don't see how people be doing stuff murdering people, robbing people, or doing these crazy crimes that will take you away from your child for so long that when, if I was to get 5-6 years right now and I came home, Dream wouldn't even know who the hell I was. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we'd be up there at that prison.
But I'm saying though, he wouldn't know me how he should know me because I was gone. So I'm never gonna do nothing like that. My judgment, it can even be in the street. If somebody say something crazy, I'm not even finna escalate that situation. That person can have a gun. They can take me. They can, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not finna do anything to jeopardize me being away from my son.
You said you would have tussled with the people the other day.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is so funny.
That's another thing. When he's when you have a baby present, it could be, you could be ready to get in a fight with somebody right in public. And it's okay, you damn, I got my son here. I'm not, okay, bro, you got it. I'm not finna go there with you, right? Because he here. And then you be thinking to yourself the whole time, bro, if he wasn't there, bro, I would have did that. You know what I'm saying? But that comes with being a parent. It's you let shit go. Or you just think about things a lot more.
Yeah.
It's I find myself saying, is this worth it? I'm always playing tug of war with myself. Okay, should I do this? Should I not do that? Or should I condone this? Should I not condone this? Should I put more energy into this? Give and take,
Yeah.
But yeah, That's
like
about
that.
it. That was good.
Yeah, that was great.
All right, y'all. My bad. I love where we live, bro. It's always sunny out here. Like I'm looking outside. It hasn't been one cloudy day out here.
Literally.
Like I love it. Like I love being able to wake. That's another thing. Like I love that. Sometimes God will. I don't know. Like I'm not God, the universe, whatever you guys believe in. They will put you in a certain predicament, and then you'll look back and you'll be like, I'm glad that we're in the situation that we're in right now because I always said like I would love to move out of a place I hate Washington. Like Washington State to be exact. I hate living in a place that rains, that has overcast every single day. It's depressing as hell. But where we're at now, California, like bruh, it's always sunny out here. Like every single day is sunny, and that makes me happy. It's like I can wake up and run and not have to worry about it be raining all the time.
Yeah.
Like that really just makes me happy every single day. Just looking out the window, seeing it be clear skies. It hasn't been raining once out. Like it hasn't rained once out here. It rains in California, but I see why people want to move out here because it's just cool. The palm trees and everything. Like I just love it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And I want him to be out here. Like I want him. Like I'm happy with him being out here. I don't know if we're gonna stay out here forever, but the way it's looking.
I don't know. Me personally, we talked about after this year where we wanted to move. I was thinking Arizona. He's stuck on
hot in Arizona,
Florida, but you got the AC, and then like if you go early in the morning in Arizona, it's a little cooler.
It'd be about 130 in Arizona.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's hot as hell in Arizona. You can cook eggs on the ground in Arizona.
No, that's not.
No, you can put a damn pot on the ground in Arizona and crack an egg, and it will start cooking itself.
No, it won't.
I swear, it's hot. Look on YouTube. Them places are the desert that people just decided to live in. Arizona, Las Vegas, those are the desert.
That's scary. That you can cook some food.
So I want to move to Miami after this. Like
Yeah.
I just loved Miami when we visited down there. Like it was just cool. Like the whole. Yeah, but
you love it out there. That's funny. And Florida's pretty nice. There's some really nice places out there too. I know you mentioned Vegas too. You mentioned Vegas, but I don't know.
It ain't nothing to do in Vegas.
I'm leaning towards Arizona. Florida, we might be able to make it. We'll see. And there's some nice places in California too, where we live. I really like it out here where we live, but
it's really cool.
There's a lot of great places in. Remember we were taking the road trip to LA, and you're like, yeah, so and so is from there. So and so is from there. I think you said Wes Watson, and then you said Jason Cash. You mentioned where he was
Carson.
From. Carson, and that's crazy that so many people are from California. Is huge.
And then there's so much to do out here. Bro, it's so much to do. You go to beaches, it's shopping malls everywhere.
Literally.
Like food everywhere. Everything is out here. Like I think about we be always saying like, damn, it ain't shit in Washington. Like nothing in like when you move to a place like this, you be like, bro, they got everything is out here. All the restaurants, all the shopping centers, all the beaches, all the amusement parks. Like I see why people come out here. Like granted, it's expensive as hell to live out here, but it's worth it.
The shopping centers do have everything. I be looking at their clothes and stuff that they have. I'm like, Washington doesn't have this.
Right.
Even shoes. And this was the push he needed because he's been wanting to leave Washington and stay for good. And he always said, if I leave there, I'm not coming back.
I'm not coming back to Washington. I will never move back to Washington, bro. Why would you want to move back to Washington? Look at this.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, don't nobody want to move back to that depression shit.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I think I'm done too.
I'm done with Washington. I'm never going to move back to Washington. I'm going to visit, but I'm never moving back. Yeah. But everything is going great, y'all. We really want to stay consistent with these videos. I'm going to try to upload a video. We're going to try to upload a video every single day.
Or every other day.
Like, it's a part of my routine. So, everything is everything. We're doing good. She has a job already. She just got a job. Hopefully, I get a job today. And within this next year, even before, I'll say within this next 6 months, you guys are going to see us level up, and that's what this is all about. It's about leveling up as a family. You guys are gonna see Junior grow, us grow, and Happy to be living.
Happy to be alive. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
All right, this little guy is asleep, so we catch you guys in the next one. Peace.